Hey guys, welcome to my first talking YouTube video. If I'm being honest, I've recorded like 4 videos and I've always been so nervous to post them. Like, it is very vulnerable to go ahead and post yourself and speak, because in this day and age, I feel like everything just gets turned around, but I'm learning to not care what other people think. So, YOLO. Cringe is awesome. Cringe is swag. Cringe sets you free. Anywho, today I would like to talk about things that I have learned since, I would say, the end of 2023. A little bit about me. I went to a few dance schools, and I most recently went to the CLI Conservatory in 2023. I was in CY3. I don't even remember how we did it. CY3. Like, I wasn't there that long, so I genuinely don't remember it. CY3? Was that it? So some of the things that I have learned is working out is so important. And let's talk about that. So I hurt my thoracic and my lumbar, and it was causing issues. I got scans and everything, like MRIs, and they found something. I can put up something here, but it's like this part. I literally know my back anatomy. I can't think right now. So basically, learning how to strengthen my core and my hips so that it can support my back when I get back into dancing. And that's one of the biggest things that I wish I knew beforehand. Hold on, there's something in my eye. The thing was still in my eye, but there's not much I can do. So back to what I was saying, the importance of exercise. So learning about my body and what it can do, but now I am not having those pains and discomforts, but I have been adding just a lot of ab strengthening, hip strengthening, ankle and leg strengthening. I had to regain all of it, and I'm still learning to regain all of it. So now it's been causing little, not issues in my back, but I have been having a lot more sensitivity in that area. It's very important to work out and strengthen, and not only strengthen, but also stretch out your muscles, rolling out your muscles properly, rolling out your feet. I try to roll up my feet and my muscles regularly. 2, observation is key. So going back to CLI, I mentioned that I had to sit there. I didn't have to, but I chose to sometimes. So I would sit there and I would observe and I would take notes. This is actually my journal from CLI. And I would literally just sit there and take notes in every single class about what I'm observing, ways I can feel inspired, or ways I was inspired. See, CLI slay. Ways I was inspired by my teachers, what they were talking about. Leg swings, bench strength leg, potty break. Oh wait, I guess I was writing things, but like they were talking about flexation, friction, momentum, a lot of good things. I actually haven't looked over these in a long time. A person going all out, what attracts you to them? What do you want to take from it? What do you want to pull from it? How do you put that into your body? And also, what do you see that you don't like, and how do you prevent yourself from doing that as well? It's not bad to notice things that you don't like. For example, I know sometimes when I'm dancing and I forget, my eyes go, and it's very noticeable. So like that could be something someone points out about me and they're like, I don't want that to happen, so how do I prevent that? Observing, it's very important. That's how you learn. And if you see someone go like this, boom, boom, do it the same way. Or if you're like, oh, I feel like floppy, how do they make it shoot, just trying to put that into your body. The next one would be setting intention. Setting an intention for class, I found it is very important. Setting an intention throughout your day is very important. I notice there's days where I wake up and I'm like, I'm not feeling it today, I don't want to do it. And then the rest of the day I am not so great. So there's days where I can like get out of it because I am like silly goofy sometimes, and I like to be silly goofy. When it comes to classes, giving yourself that one thing that you want to learn, like how do you want to take the class, what do you want to get from the class, setting that early on so then you can achieve that goal later in the class, whether it's remembering the music or trying to work on your flow or working on your presence and your facials and your emotions during that. So setting intentions is very important. Marking. So I never really understood marking. Like, I would mark, but I'd have teachers be like, mark, but only with arms. Mark, but do 50% full out. And I feel like that doesn't really set set much clarity because marking could be anything to anyone. For me, I saw this video the other day where it was saying how marking helps you clear the elements in your head that you could be potentially missing. If you're in a high intensity dance, right? Just moving like ka, ka, boom, plap, you know? And then it's like, oh, mark it. So then you can be like, who, like, how do you add your own zhoosh to it? How do you add your presence into the movement? So I feel like I am going to try to take that and add it into my marking next time. Things that I wish that I learned sooner is to detach from people and places and things. Not everything is forever, and I've learned that. Like, there's things that I used to think would make me worthy. Getting into a certain place would mean that I'm more important than what I am, but deep down, I truly know that I am important now, and I feel like that's a big thing. We put a lot of our personality, or not personality, but we just put a lot of who we are into certain things, and if those things don't go a certain way, it can make us crumble and fall. So really just staying true to yourself and not getting anyone's opinion necessarily. I struggle with that personally, and we could talk about it in a different video. But yeah, those are some things that I have learned in the past, I would say 2 to 3 years. There's a lot more, but I'm trying to keep this video short, and it's already going to be probably pretty long. Just want to be real and authentic. But yeah, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. But these are things that I have learned recently. Thank you.